Hello, Mass family, and welcome to our open house virtually. Hopefully, this answer any questions you have about the class and where the kids are right now. But if any questions arise, you know how to contact me, and we'll go over that as well. So this is for periods 1, 3, and 4, called APSI or AP seminar. It is the first class in our capstone class for AP, where research is the second class as they take as juniors. So what is AP seminar? Basically, it is a synthesis, analysis, research quest to understand, to develop questions, to analyze the data, analyze research, to synthesize ideas about it through different multiple perspectives, and as a team to work together to transform a idea into a solution. So they are going to basically dissect and evaluate different articles to see the claims an author makes and evidence they are using appropriately or inappropriately, determine if that evidence or sources are credible. So they have to dig deeper into the person saying the claim or the evidence they're using. From their own research, they're going to synthesize arguments and ideas through different sources, so that you have to research various sources, come up with some claim or arguments, and then use those use those sources as evidence to help back up their claim. One of the most important things is critiquing other work. So not just generally from the class itself, but we will be looking at other student work from AP Central or College Board, using the same rubrics that AP does use, and see how AP grades these different papers and writings. So the class itself is broken apart into thirds, not by days, but by task. So the first task they're working on, which is the first semester, is a team project and presentation. So within their project, each student does an individual research report, and their report is basically on a particular facet of the big topic of their team's choosing. So for example, if the topic is the internet laws and how it affects different industries, or so someone could be looking at the economic side, the political side, the ethical side, different facets of that big topic. And then as they come together, their presentation is a solution to their big topic. So they have to work together, a team, communicate, and then present as a team their research and then their solution to that topic or question. So we'll hopefully get that done before their paper done before Thanksgiving break, and then their presentation during winter and Thanksgiving break. That's worth 20% of their AP score. So AP scores are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is the lowest of their weighted percentage. Task 2 is individual based. So they write a longer paper. It's called individual written argument, and then they do an individual presentation. And this is worth 35% of their AP score. Now the written argument is usually theme based. So AP Central comes up with a theme with different pieces of evidence or different pieces of writings or pictures or videos or anything like that. It's usually about 7 to 8 pieces, and they have an overall theme Last year was happiness. So those stimulus material that comes out is usually in January. So we spend the first basically quarter of the second semester to analyze the stimulus material, and then students are to use the stimulus material in a research paper, and then they present that information as an individual as well. So hopefully everything can get done in April. Scores have to be submitted in the end of April. And the last task is the end of course exam. This is in May 11th, and it's basically almost kind of similar to what they did in performance task 1 and 2. They have to analyze a short reading, find the evidence, find the claims, find the main idea. So things they've done throughout everything and throughout the year. And then EOC-B is kind of like the individual written argument. They have sources from the College Board to read and analyze, and they have to use those sources, 2 of them, to write a argument. So it's timed. It's 2 hours long for both, or total, and it's 45% of their weighted grade. So it's important to be able to dissect and find dissect and find claims and evidence and sources to use in research, which is kind of the basis towards their second course of AP research. So first semester, you have the IR and TMP, which we're working on now. They should complete the IR by November 20th and then do the presentations between Thanksgiving and winter break. We're going to continue practicing on EOC A's and B's throughout this time, so they get more and more practice of that before May. Second semester is really heavily on the stimulus material, which they're going to do their written argument and their presentation. And then we are continuing working on EOC A and EOC B throughout the months before our exam on May 11. And then we have about a month, and students are going to build their AP research project for next year for the sophomores. So as they become juniors, they're going to be doing their own research, choose a particular area of science, and they're conduct their own experiments and use that evidence as their source. So instead of finding evidence and finding sources as an AP seminar, they're going to be making their own data using their own experiments. Contact information is up there. It will also be on, you can find on Blackboard and Teams. And grade-wise, it's pretty basic. 20% employability, and everything else is 80%. So any work, writings, research, presentations all fall under those that 80%. So if any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call, email, shoot me a remind, and see, kids are doing great so far. It's been a pleasure, and I'm really excited for this crop because they are definitely above and beyond what math kids are doing right now. So they're a good group, and looking forward to their AP class.